Yo, what's up, guys? So, we're gonna be focusing on attacking Snowmobile Garage and Wine Cellar, so the basement bomb sites for Chalet. So, in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna give you guys just some general overview tips that can work anytime in most game modes, and then from there, we'll go into the actual strats where I go on operator specific things and where you can attack from. So, in general, I think Thermite is better than Habana because you mainly want to go through walls like the garage wall, and then when it comes to wine cellar, you want to hit wine stock and then the hallway wall. So Thermite's better for walls, so take Thermite over Habana. If not, take both. And then Ash is going to be pretty solid. There's a decent amount of flanks they can use, and then she has her destruction, and she's a slayer, so can't go wrong with her. And then you're always going to want to take a soft breacher and buck or sledge. So whichever you prefer, take those three ops every time. So let's start the timer and let's get right into it. So going into the spawns right now, see, I got a couple seconds. I think the best ones are Campfire and Lakeside, and when it comes to considering spawn peaks and how close you are to the objectives, then I think Cliffside is the most vulnerable to spawn peaks, and then Front Yard, the other spawn on the opposite side of the map, it's safe from spawn peaks, but you're kind of far away. So we have that, and then I'm gonna cut out right now and I'm gonna show you guys some angles. Alright, so I'm back. I pre-made all the destruction and saved some time. Now let's get into the angles. So right here, just talking about these windows at first. So this window and then the window above in the balcony, it's pretty good to have someone here on the windows because as you can see to a lot of rooms. You can cut off rotations, see everything a bunch, and you can see the holes in the floor that I already made. You're definitely gonna need to cover your soft breachers above here. So nice thing, then just sitting on the window, you can rappel up here and kind of catch an enemy off guard, you know, right there. Nice angle onto stairs, nothing too special, but you definitely catch enemy off guard. So with that being said, okay, cover your teammates because then you can have your soft breachers here. So this angle is real good because you can deny the bandit trick. So right here, this is the garage wall, and this is, you can see anywhere on the garage wall. This wood's in the way, but I'm trying to show you guys. This wood is like perfectly in the way. So right there, you can kind of see the edge of the garage wall, and you can see the whole garage wall from here, but that wood is blocking the angle. And then right here is the mirror, where the most common spot for a mirror window. So this is that hole is where the mirror window goes, and you can just destroy from right there. Right here is a view into the closet, and then the common corner people like to hide in, so that's right above. And then people like to hide in this corner inside the closet, and then you got the hatch right there, so that's pretty solid. And then you got this other hatch that you can look into wine stock. So right there, that's wine stock. And then you can throw a grenade in there. Someone's hiding in there. So you can shoot down the wall, throw a grenade, and probably get a kill. So you have that. And then right here, someone's defending Blue Hall. So if you go down the stairs, a lot of times people like to hide behind that box, and you can just catch them from above. So if you guys seen my Ash video of me like rushing here on Chalet, I use this angle a lot, and that's just a perfect example of me doing it. Now a lot of times people like to contest on these stairs, so like when they open the garage wall, a lot of times people will just be holding angles on these stairs, or when it comes to secure the area, they'll contest on these stairs. And a good angle for that is that you can get on here, like right there, you can shoot them and looking through the stairs instead of going the actual stairs right there and exposing yourself. And then right here, you go right above, and I shot the bar hatch, and you can get a great angle above them. So that's pretty solid for angles, and that's about it. Now it's time to go into the actual strats. Onto our attacking strats, we're going to be focusing on Wine Cellar Bomb first. In my opinion, it's the better bomb. 1, because it's harder for the retake. 2, it's harder to get flanked. And 3, most people expect to push from Snowmobile. So for that, Wine Cellar, in my opinion, is the better bomb site to attack. Now we're going to be taking those 3 ops that I recommend at the start: Ash, Thermite, and Buck. Now for our 4th and 5th pick, I really like an Overwatch, like Glaz or Blackbeard. I always say they're interchangeable, which they are. There's a long angle that I'm gonna show you guys that's pretty solid. That'll cut off a good rotation. And then for our final pick, honestly, there's a lot of people you can go. You can go a global operator like Lion, Finka, and Doki. They're all pretty OP in their own way. Great guns, has smokes, wall hacks, aimbot. So that's that. And Hibana's good too because there's a lot of hatches. And then just another fragger. Twitch is good. You're definitely gonna run into some bandit batteries and most likely mute jammers as well. So Twitch is great, good gun. Those are your options. Let's get right to it. Now, when it comes to attacking Wine Cellar, we're gonna be pushing from the north side. So like 4 of your 8 ops are gonna be pushing north side. Ash is gonna be your own thing, pushing from west. Like I said before, I have that video that I'm gonna leave at the end of the video, a link to it that you guys can click and just watch that solo queue strat that I have for Ash and that dirty rush. So she's gonna be doing that. Then your other 4 operators are gonna be mainly pushing from the north, so you can have like Glaz definitely is gonna be pushed through here, maybe your soft breachers as well. Thermite, you can come from the east side and just go through this door. So going with Thermite's job, since he's the most important, what he's gonna breach this wall. And 9 times out of 10, when the enemy takes a Mira, there's gonna be a window on this wall, and this just helps counter that. And then breach this wall as well. So if you have a Hibana, sometimes people just like to take Hibana no matter what over Thermite, and in the Pro League they do take Hibana a lot more. So you would use 1 charge if you have Hibana on that wall, like in the middle, and then 2 charges on this wall. But with Thermite, you can breach the whole wall and breach that whole wall. So you have that, and then after that, Thermite's just gonna push into stock, which is stock, and you push it there and just hold angles. Most likely he's probably gonna be the one with a bomb as well. And then Glaz or Blackbeard, they can hold a long angle from here, cut off rotation. Right there, cut off rotation. There is flanks of these hatches. I wouldn't worry about them, to be honest. Like, I've only been flanked from them once the whole time I've been attacked Wine Cellar. Like, I wouldn't worry about it at all, to be honest. Like, people know about it, but they don't think about it. Like a roamer, they're not gonna be like, oh, let me flank them in garage from the hatch. Like, if anything, they're gonna try to come down these stairs. So I wouldn't worry about those hatches, but it is a possibility. I'm just letting you guys know. So you have Thermite, Glaz, and then say your 5th pick. So let's just say Twitch. They're gonna be coming through here. Twitch, or what I would just say Twitch. She can cover the rotation. So there's that hatch, like I said. She can be just chilling outside, shoot people that try to come through kitchen. She can just hold this angle and just cover this whole flank. Glaz has to cover the long rotation. Thermite over here comes inside. You have to plant the bomb over here. You cannot plant there. So I think the best spot is right here. There's actually this nice angle that you can get. So you can plant the bomb right there, and just right here from the stairs you can see the bomb. So that's pretty nice. And then, like I said, Ash does her own thing, flank. So we have 3 ops, and then I guess the other person can do their own thing depending who you take. Like what I said, a global. Oh no. So you have Glaz, and then yeah, your 5th can do whatever. You can do whatever with Ash. So that's it for the push, to be honest. It's pretty simple. Hard to get flanked, you know. No one's gonna, like, it's pretty easy to cover. So good strat, the better strat. Alright, so now we're on to the snowmobile garage push. So we're gonna be taking those 3 ops that I recommended from before: Ash, Thermite, Bug. Now with your final 2, I'm gonna make this strat for a coordinated team, just because strats work better for coordinated teams, and it's not really good to have strats for an uncoordinated team. So with that said, Hibana is a solid choice because you have the walls, the garage wall that Thermite needs to get through, but then you also have 3 hatches that most likely Hibana is the only one that can get through. So Hibana, great pick. She has good guns. And then for your 5th pick, you can take a global op. Like I said before, they're pretty OP, to be honest. wall hacks, aimbot, great gun and smokes. You can take another soft breacher just in case one dies. Sledge, solid. He has good guns, grenades, utility with buck as well. Twitch, great gun. Jackal, actually, forget Twitch. Don't go Twitch. Go Jackal if you don't want to take any of the other ops. So that's it. I'm just gonna go buck because he's cool. Alright, so now with this, you're gonna only need thermite to go through this garage wall. Before, a lot of people take a Thatcher and then like a Capital with his firebolts to help stop the bandit trick. You know, Capital would shoot a firebolt through the drone hole. Thatcher would destroy the batteries, and with the firebolt, he'll deny bandit from bandit trick, and thermite can get through the wall. But with this strat that I'm showing you guys, or I already showed you guys how to do it, but I just kind of put it all together. So thermite, he can be by himself to push through this wall, and then you hold all your other teammates. Ash is gonna be doing her own thing as well. I guess I'll go over it right now because the other three operators they're working together. So like I said before, I made a video just for Ash rushing through gaming room and flanking from this back hall. So watch that. I made a little montage and everything and talked about it. So definitely watch that for the Ash portion. Now for the other three, like I said, I showed you guys all these angles, how to flank closet, counter the mirror right here. It's the mirror window, how to stop the bandit trick. You guys know to get the hatches if you can. So right there, stop the bandit trick. Your angles on stairs if someone's like contesting. From there, go above. You know, I already showed you guys this, so I'm just trying to walk over real quick. But with that being said, it's all about covering your soft breacher. So you can have your Hibana hitting hatches when she can, but she's gonna be covering your buck. So obviously there's a lot of ways he can get flanked. He's in the middle of the lobby, so very vulnerable, and she's gonna be covering him. And then the other person, I really like Jackal, to be honest, since he can hunt down roamers, a great gun. And there's definitely be people upstairs. Jackal and Hibana could be on the balcony while Jackal and Buck, maybe for like a minute, they can go hunt roamers together. Then when it's time to breach OBJ, Buck can come down and open up a lobby. So that's pretty it for the push, to be honest. I already showed you guys the angles. Actually, let's go with the plant, to be honest. So yeah, like you're gonna have Ash is gonna be here cutting off rotation. Someone can be upstairs watching the bomb. Maybe someone needs to come back down here to cover thermite as he tries to plant, or they can well, actually someone can drop down this hatch and cover. Oh, I guess it's not a really good hole, but they can drop this hatch and cover from here. You have the back hall covered. You definitely can have lobby covered. So then thermite breach like this, to be honest. Like that. That's the best breach you're gonna get right there because his head is covered. This garbage can is not bulletproof, so you can't get shot through there. And it's something to know on defense. Shoot through the garbage cans is someone's planning. But that's about it for the push. Alright, so onto our drone spots right here. This one I got from Fabian. So he was on a YouTuber's channel. I'm not sure who. Come on. I think it was Prodigio Pete, to be honest. And what he does is throw cam up here, and this is a pro cam. I knew about this cam before, but I never use it. But I want to show you guys everything, give you all the knowledge, so you guys can see why this cam is so good. See so much, like you can see so many rotations. You can see the back of the stairs. So if you look at the middle of the screen, those are stairs looking through the door. You have the stairs, the main lobby stairs. A lot of doors that you can see into, a lot of rotations. You can see it's a great cam. The only problem is that you can't do it during prep phase. You actually have to throw from the balcony. That's the only way to do it. So I have one that's just as good, and you can do it in prep phase. So with that being said, I'm better than Fabian. Even though he calls himself the best player, I don't know, man. My drone spot's a little bit better. So look at that. Look at that, man. You see just as good. Just as good. Maybe even better. You can see through that door a little bit easier. I don't know, man. Penta, if you're looking for someone, I'm here. Alright, so we have that. I like my drone to be better. I like my drone better, to be honest. If you're gonna have a drone OBJ, I'll just put on top of this counter, cabinet, whatever. Pretty simple. I don't really know. I don't need to show you guys. I think you guys can visualize it. So you have this solid drone right here in the back hall. You can watch the bandit trick as well. You can hop on this event, but that limits your view. This is the drone that I use for my ash rush right here. So there's drone spot right there. So that's pretty solid. Then we have some drone spots in wine cellar. So you can jump on top of these barrels. Pretty solid cam. Great. If we could do a wine push here on the north side, you don't really need to hide your drone anywhere special, but just have a good view. They're pretty solid just to watch for roamers at the start. I think I got like one more cam to show you guys. Like, if where you're pushing, you don't need to have a special spot when it's like away from OBJ, because roamers are not really hunting the drones. It's usually the anchors hunting the drones. But right here, this is the final spot. This is one of my favorite spots when it comes to attacking the bomb and dining room. Pretty good spot. There's definitely some traffic flow through here. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want more Dirty Dave, please subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time.